Let's say you have an idea. Better yet, you have customer validation, a prototype, and financial projections that show just how that hockey stick growth is going to become a reality. That's great, but guess what? No one knows about it, and worse, no one cares. It's your job to make them care. If you don't make people care about the problem you're tackling or the innovative solution you've created, your idea will never become a reality. Ideas are a dime a dozen, and the very best ideas often don't even see the light of day. The ideas that move forward are the ones that grip audiences, garner buy-in, and catch on. In the early stages, the best way to achieve these three things is by creating and delivering a compelling, credible pitch. A pitch that audiences remember long after you've given it. A pitch that brings down the house. We'll get into the specifics of audience later, but first let's discuss the reasons why you are giving a pitch at the earliest stages of idea and company formation. You need to get people on board for a long, bumpy ride. Startups are high risk and high reward. A great idea might propel you, your teammates, and your investors to fame and fortune. Or everyone might lose a lot of time and a lot of money in the process. A great pitch is a tool to help you form a team and get people behind you. Find yourself a fan base. Down the road, when the going gets tough, you'll need people there cheering you on. A pitch also provides a feedback loop. Industry insiders, judges, investors, professors, and even your peers will respond to your pitch with varying degrees of interest and credulity, and, if you're successful, support. After delivering an effective pitch, you may find yourself with new insight in the form of advice, referrals to mentors and industry players, and maybe even some cash. You'll know if your pitch was effective by the level of audience engagement. People don't spend time on pitches that don't show much promise. If you are approached after the pitch with a business card, a request for more information, or a suggestion that you take a next step, well, congratulations, the pitch worked. Finally, use your pitch to spread the word. With a few exceptions, you do not need to be secretive about your idea. No one is going to steal it because the challenge of starting a company is not in coming up with the idea. It's in the execution. Venture capitalists and industry experts generally do not sign non-disclosure agreements. It's your job to convince the world that you and your team are the right people to execute your plan. Of course, you should not give away any trade secrets, and if you plan on patenting your product, there are often very strict rules on what you can share publicly before registering the patent. In fact, you may impede your chances of getting a patent if you aren't careful. Most entrepreneurs, however, want people talking about their brands, ideas, products, and services. Word of mouth is essential when you are seeking advice and referrals in the early stages, partners to make your idea a reality, and particularly when you begin looking for customers to validate, use, or buy your product. So why focus on the pitch? 1, get people on board. 2, to create a feedback loop. And 3, it's to spread the word about your idea.